Marsh come from the Wheatbelt area in WA originally? You better tell us, Dylan. Loving the call by the boys up here on the sunny coast. Go the Sixers. SEN every day. Good on you, 450. Here's Richardson. Bowls to Smith. Oh, what was that, Doug? Inside out.
It's a Yorker on middle stump. Outside leg, open the face through backward point. That's as best as I can say. Very good shot. Very, very well manoeuvred. But as I said before, very good ball from Kane Richardson. Perfectly executed. Just a good shot.
So it's a Yorker.
It was a Yorker.
Basically on middle stump.
And he's just got down on it and opened the to fully. Got it on the bow, on the low, on the fully. And there was just no motion from Stephen.
The assassin.
The assassin.
He's 60 knot. Here's Richardson. Now he's using his feet down the ground. And wow, that was the overhead smash.
He plays that shot quite a lot.
So what are we saying? Is that one above the shoulder? Yep.
Yep.
Getting that. Here's the replay on it. Yeah, right. He loves Roger Federer. That had a touch of Federer about it.
Is that the shot you play after? You know how they lob you? They try and lob you, and,
yep.
They just...
The overhead smash.
Yes.
The forehand. That was the forehand overhead smash. There's the backhand. Very difficult shot, the backhand.
Were you a double-hand backhand player? Or?
I am, actually, yes. Here's Richardson. Bowls to Smith. He's falling over. Doesn't matter. Ball goes out to the man at deep backward square, and they'll get through for one. That's the end of the over. Well, that had a bit of everything. What are we? 3 for 135 on the mate scoreboard.
It's nearly Christmas, and at Hyundai Parramatta, Christmas cherries have come early. That means Hyundai Parramatta are celebrating with amazing Christmas offers right now on the Palisade, Tucson and Santa Fe range. And to top it off, you could win a brand new car worth $32,990 when you buy any new, used or demonstrator vehicle. T's and C's apply. Hurry, check out these amazing Christmas offers at Hyundai Parramatta or visit parramattahyundai.com.au.
MD 026 661 TP/02894.
So that was the Tyre Power play. Remember, Tyre Power, know your tyres. They are the tyre experts. So Sixers, well, they pulled it back a little bit there, didn't they, the Renegades? 3 for 135. Smith, 61 not out. He's facing Adam Zampa. This is over number 17. Win the 17th. Uh-oh, high ball into the lights. It's going to be taken right on the boundary. And Smith is out.
Just trying to slog sweep one there.
If the 17th over is the most crucial one, Dean Jones, that's a great start for the Renegades. Smith gone for 61.
Just got a little bit high up on the bat, but what a fine innings from that young man. There's going to be about 48 interviews for him to do after this innings, but very, very good start to Adam Zampa. Great wig, he'd love that wig too. Just bowled it a little bit slower, held it up in the air a bit more and tried to get, and Stephen Smith tried to get under it with his slog sweep for 6, but very good wicket.
So this wicket where they're playing, it is 3 in from the Brawangal side or the western side. It very nearly went for 6.
It nearly did.
That ball.
It just kept flying, didn't it?
Anyway, they caught it a metre inside the rope there in front of the crowd there. It was Justin, I think it was in the Brawangal, who was listening to us. Smithy and Dougie Guido Hatsis was from the Doug Mulray show on Triple M, was it?
I remember Doug Mulray.
Oh,
he was hilarious. Triple M, wasn't he? He was in Triple M a long time.
Legend of the radio industry.
And he had his own show as well. Like, he had a very funny show, wasn't it?
It lasted about 32 minutes before the late Kerry Packer took it from air,
Oh, okay.
Australia's funniest home videos. 4 for 135. Now, this is going to be interesting. Tommy Curran. Oh, bowled! Not so interesting at all. In fact, very boring for the Sydney Sixers, but brilliant for the Renegades and their man Adam Zampa. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and now the Sixers are 5 for 135. Another Makita wicket falls.
Yeah, just went straight that. I have no idea where he's bowled it wrong and he's just completely missed it. Hasn't picked it. I just don't know where he's tried to hit that. Through cover, I guess. Yeah, lovely wrong and geez, I picked that. Lovely wrong and completely didn't read it. He just tried to hit it through cover. First ball, tried to slog it through cover. First ball should have just got bat on ball.
That is great bowling. That is great bowling from Adam Zampa. That spun too.
It did. Very good wronging.
That landed 2 inches outside the off stump, hit the top of middle.
Well, there you go. 2 for 22. And he just pulled this over back amazingly.
G'day, Jimmy and Dougie. Loving the call. Since when did Adam Zampa join the Renegades? Since this year. As a Stars fan, they could have done with Zampa last night. Disappointed he won't be turning out for the other Melbourne franchise. Stormy Daniel from Prairie Wood, listening from Oran Park.
Ooh.
In the blissful aircon.
You want that? Zams?
Love it.
That's out my way, Dougie.
Oran Park, I like it.
Yep.
The old racetrack.
Old racetrack. Fair bit of dairy country out there too.
Okay.
So we've got a hat-trick ball here.
We do.
Adam Zampa.
Jack Edwards on strike.
Okay, Edwards.
What does he do?
The tall right-hander. We've got a man out.
What do we got to go?
Fine leg.
Forward square. We've got a deep point. We've got fine leg. Long off. Long on, sorry. Oh, he's just taking his time. Don't be nervous, Jack. Just get bat on ball.
There's the catcher at short cover. They've got a catcher in
slip in. I like it.
Short mid-wicket. So here it is. Oh, he went back and it was in line with everything. Joe Clark put the gloves to the head. He couldn't believe it. Jackie Edwards was he? No,
he's gone
fine.
right back. Oh, well, good bowling, Zamps.
Well, he's 2 for none off this over.
Okay, I like it. Good on him.
Here they go. Oh, that was bat, pad, bat. He's asking the question, Zampa. Edwards just comes through for the one. So this is where they've lost momentum completely,
Yes.
the Sydney Sixers. We're in the 17th, the crucial 17th over.
And this is where Adam Zampa bowls in these tricky situations. Bowls in these situations where he can go for a lot of runs, but he takes the game on, got 2 perfect wickets. I thought he still might be a bit dehydrated from the World Cup.
Apparently he's been able to hydrate himself in the interim.
In the interim.
Here he is now. Bowling now, and he's just feeling for it, Silk, and he gets that. And they might think about a second one because they are, well, Silk was ready. I think Jackie Edwards was. They get one. This will be the last ball in the set for Adam Zampa.
No need to panic still with the Sixers. They can still get a good... You still got Abbott, Dorcius to come in and slog them.
Zampa to Edwards, and again he's back and he's defending, and the man at short cover. That's over from Adam Zampa, 2 for 24 off his 4, and after 17 the Sydney Sixers on the main scoreboard are 5 for 137.
Hi, I'm with Dan Isaac from Caveat Loans Australia. Dan, what is a private caveat loan?
A private caveat loan is basically an alternative type of finance, which is much more flexible in comparison to a traditional bank, who have much more rigid credit criteria.
How hard is it to get an approval and who can apply?
Well, the good news is that almost any property or real estate owner can apply. We do not require any bank statements, no tax returns, no financials or proof of income. Best of all, your credit rating is irrelevant. Visit caveatloans.finance.
Terms, fees, conditions apply.
3 overs remaining. Here's the first ball of the 18th over. Mujib, the bowler, and Silk's able to push it square of the wicket, and they get through for 1 run.
Good courage is from Maddo, keeping Mujib on. I would have thought they would have went back to a quick, especially with 2 new batters, but I like this as mid-wickets climb up. Deep forward square now. Nick Maddison's put himself at a fine leg, deep point, long on, long off.
Edwards had a spectacular start to the season. Here he's going back, and he was looking to turn to on. It went to off. Finch does the fielding, but they get one. Smithy and Dougie, I'm currently stuffing my face with garlic prawns off the barbecue, drinking ice-cold beer and sitting in the pool listening to the SEN coverage. Life ain't so bad, says Rooster Muzz.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Here's Mujib, bowls out of Silk, turn it straight to man at 45. Edwards has got to be quick. Direct hit would have been interesting, just missed. So they get the one.
And one thing I've noticed about this year, particularly with Jack Edwards, he's been a lot more confident with his game. Like he's still very young, and he got put in very young, but he didn't with the batting and bowling. He probably didn't know where. He's a bit of that Arthur Martha situation, but this year he looks very confident within himself.
They need something from him here. That was an awkward-looking shot again, but they'll get a one down to the man at fine leg. That's Maddinson, who's doing a lot of fielding down there.
I just gave him a rap, and he's played that shot.
What was that shot, Doug?
It was a big slog sweep over cow corner that went to fine leg.
If Liam played it, you'd be upset with him, wouldn't you? Your 10-year-old.
Like, back in the nets.
Here's Mujib, bowls to Silk. Silk, ooh. That was a wider one, and he missed out there, Jordan Silk.
And nearly another chop on.
Yeah. 5 for 141.
One thing this man doesn't do is panic, Jordan Silk.
That's a wide down leg side. That's well wide too. That's missed by 3 feet. Is the intended area.
No appeal with that one, Jim? No.
They probably thought, oh, God, we can't get away with this. Here's Majid. Bowls again. This time Silk is standing up and he's pushing it through to the onside. Edwards wants to go again. They're going to take on Kane Richardson, and they did that comfortably. End of the over. Got 2 after that last one. Good running. 5 for 144 on the mate scoreboard.
When shopping around for the best finance deal for a home loan, car, equipment finance, investment loan or even debt consolidation, you want the best deal. And funnily enough, at Finch Financial, that's exactly what they do. Get you the best deal. With access to over 40 lenders, their promise is to match you with the lender that best suits your needs. So your dream car, boat or family holiday is closer than you think, because there is no limit to what Finch Financial can finance. Call 1300 4FINCH or visit finchfinancial.com.au today.
SCG, the venue, 2 overs remaining in the innings of the Sydney Sixers. We are BBL 13 and we are game number 2. It's SEN's Big Bash coverage. Dougie Bollinger, my name Jimmy Smith, 5 for 144. Ooh, 172 looks a little far away, Dougie.
They need one. Where's that over of 20? You know, that we talk about. We need that over of 20, but it's still gettable.
Well, Tommy Rogers bowling his 4th over, runs away from us from the Paddington end. Here's Edwards, stands up straight and hits hard down the ground, and I'll get through for the 1. Ooh.
They hit the stumps a lot tonight, haven't they, the Renegades?
They have. That was Nick Maddinson. So he was from mid-off, hit the stumps at the wicket-keeper's end, the striker's end.
You know what? I roomed with Nick and played a lot with Nick, and if you could find 2 polar opposite blokes, it was unreal. He was so funny. So good. I enjoyed his company so much.
Go the Gades. Anything New South Wales based sucks. Okay, 938. Thanks very much for your support.
938. Just keep your opinions to yourself, mate.
You can voice them here. It's
yeah,
okay.
Why not? We like it. Does anyone want me to be funnier out there?
Rogers. Oh, that's thick edge from Silk. They might come back for a second. Yeah, Silk is lightning between the wickets, and he does it relatively comfortably as well.
Just short and wide that, so he's just giving that the heave-ho. We've got a deep third man, deep point, long on, long off, forward square. So he has every right for that shorter, wide one just to throw his hands at it, because it's either going to do what it did, went for 1 or 2, or go for 6.
Leading wicket taker for Hanley Holmes. Zampa's got 2. Sutherland's got 2. 2 for 24, 2 for 21, respectively. Hanley Holmes, build with confidence. Rogers, short ball. What are you saying, Doug? A slow short ball. They'll come through for 1.
Yep. Slow short ball, just holds in the wicket and just stops the batter from their movement. They've got to readjust their shot. Smart bowling.
Listening to the game on the way to Tailem Bend for work. No name on that one.
What do you do for work at Tailem Bend?
Yeah, that's a good question, Dougie. Good follow-up question. Where's the Wildcats? They're in the NBL. That's where this is the close. BBL. Here's Rogers. Bowls Fuller. Hard. Edwards down the ground. This might be a boundary. It is. Maddinson wasn't too far from it. Couldn't make up the distance, and that's really nicely struck by the elegant Jack Edwards. Gets himself a boundary and gets the Sydney Sixers to 5 for 152.
Just perfect hand-eye coordination there. It was up and he didn't have to do much. Just follow through with his shot. Very good. Big, strong man.
Who's going to be our Janny King? King of the match, Dougie. Here's Rogers. Edwards again. Oh, he said no to the man. He's right out on the circle at cover. I'm sure they could have got through.
Good ball, that. Nice full Yorker, that. Well, as it stands right now, you'd say for Sixers, Smith, obviously.
Yes.
And for the Renegades, you'd probably say Sutherland, Zampa.
Sutherland, Zampa. That's a tough one.
I'd be almost going Sutherland.
Yep.
First 2 wickets in his first over, kind of just slowed everything up.
Yes.
Can you go half and half?
No, you can't.
Damn it.
This is going to be last ball from Rogers. Oh, Edwards got it. Not all of it. Got enough. 6 rows back into the members' stand. And again, Dougie, another catch missed. But that is a maximum for Jack Edwards. So the scoreline now, as we go to the final over on the mate scoreboard, 5 for 158, the Sydney Sixers.
Australia, get your mouth watering at your new home of burgers and sport. Wahlburgers, grilled up by Chef Paul Wahlberg and brothers Donnie and Mark. Wahlburgers is perfect for any gathering with cold beers on tap, great burgers on plate, and live sport on screen, including American Pro Leagues and your Aussie heroes. Bite into Wahlburgers. Now at Sydney's Upper Keys, Manly Beach, Byron Bay, and Surfers Paradise. Follow them on Insta or visit wahlburgers.com.au. Aussie Burgers, Wahlberg style.
Last over, Douglas.
All right.
Kane Richardson to bowl at 1 for 30 off 3. Silk 9 not out. Edwards 14 not out. And he's got those off 9 deliveries. So too Silk. 5 for 158. 172, not impossible. Here's Silk. Faces Richardson.
Shot.
Oh, Silky!
Oh, what a shot. On his nail. Over backward square for 6.
Well, they're going to work out exactly whether it was 6 or 4. I think we're waiting for confirmation on that one. It looked like a maximum. Here's the replay of it. What a shot from Silk.
Phenomenal shot.
No, that's 6. So he just got down on his knee and got deep in his crease and he just helped it on its way.
Full of ball, going down leg, so the arc is always going to be good, but what a great start for Silky. I think my 162's struggling.
Well, they're waiting still here. Yeah, that's 6. They still hadn't signalled. Now we finally get from Bruce Oxenford. 5 for 164. And now he goes inside out again. Jordan Silk. Oh, there's a fielder coming around.
What a bit of fielding from Jordan. Wellesley.
He saved the boundary. They'll get 2, and he gets a clap from his bowler, Kane Richardson. And why wouldn't he?
It's like Martin Afire down the blind side.
Well, let's have a look at that replay. Here it is. Silk inside out. Nicely struck. And along comes Wells.
He's got it.
He's got it one-handed. He catches it, and then he's going out.
I think it's a boundary.
Oh, he might have hit his knee on there.
I think his hand his opposite hand goes on it.
Has he released before?
Or his foot?
I think his knee.
Some part of his body.
Body part. I think he's released that.
Okay.
I reckon he's released that. 2 runs.
Best bit of fielding in the BBL this year.
It's a big statement, Douglas. So we're waiting on confirmation. I think it's going to be 5 for 166. 6 off the first ball. Near boundary. It's going to get 2.
Being a third umpire, you don't want these decisions, do you?
Remember Tailem Bend? What are you doing for work there at Tailem Bend? Removalist / truck driver, says Matt.
Oh, cool.
Good on you, Matt.
Good work, mate.
Now, just looking at the timing on this, so that this time doesn't count because we've started the last over,
yes.
but we're waiting on the umpires to give us a clarity around this. They are still watching replays of this. Brilliant bit of fielding from John O'Wells.
Still in play,
Still in play, we believe.
There we go, Jim. I think
It's movement of the toe line.
I reckon that's a boundary. His left foot has touched the rope.
Okay,
Just go all the way back, please.
There you go, foot there.
And just roll through. Keep rolling through here, please. Forward, please. Keep rolling through. Keep rolling through.
Still got the ball in hand.
Keep rolling through.
Nothing touching the rope.
Keep rolling through. Yeah, there's movement of the table line with the ball in hand. Going back to Bruce on field.
Is that 6?
4. Oh,
I think it's 6.
Oh, good question. Because he caught it on the full. It was a catch.
Yes. How'd he get his big paw to it?
Yeah, 6.
Yep.
Well spotted, Dougie.
Wow. What a change. Well done, Wellesley. That deserves better than that. Trent Copley in the background there. Great bit of fielding there, Wellesley. That's how Copes talks. Well done, mate.
Here's Richardson. Bowls now. This time, Silky's got it again. He hit it hard to the man. And come back again. Silky got a little knock on down there at deep backward square. And so he got through for the second.
Lovely bit of running there. Great calling out of the box early from Jack Edwards.
23 off 12 now, Jordan Silk.
The finisher. He's using Gunner more this year. changed sponsors. He was using Icon, I think, last year.
Upgrade extension, the two greatest words you can hear as a professional sports person. That's
Icon. I think that's named after us, that isn't it, Jim? Icon?
I'm sure it's not.
No, I'm sure it's not. Come on, Silky.
Richardson to Silk. Ooh, nice
Bold.
Yorker. They'll come back for a second. Edwards has just got to go.
Just go.
Oh, now he should have gone. There was the missed field. Look, he might go 6-6, but he should have got back for the second one there, Jack Edwards.
Got a sack like last night, wasn't it, mate? It's a bit hard to get booed off your own crowd, isn't it?
That's right. Max Bryant did.
Oh, poor bloke.
You know what? Max Bryant did the right thing.
Yeah, he did. And I don't think Colin Munro's not the kind of bloke that he was doing the right thing by the team.
Correct. In the end, it didn't matter. They won comfortably, but it could have mattered.
Yes.
Here's Richardson. He's got 2 balls to bowl. Bowling to Edwards. And swing and a miss. They're just going to go through.
Pay attention,
Silk
Jack.
Stop. Jack just went. Now he's going to be run out at the bowler's end. So good bit of work there by Joe Clark, the wicketkeeper. But Silk did the right thing.
Yep.
Look to get through. So they lose their 6th wicket here. The Makita wicket falls. Run out Jack Edwards for 14. And there's 1 ball remaining in this innings for the Sydney Sixers on the mate scoreboard. They are 6 for 173. So the overs pays off.
Yep. Back of the hand slow ball, that. Very good bowling. But Jack Edwards just needed to go. Jordan Silk done the right thing. He's a player on, as we've got Ben Dorshus coming in.
Well, you usually get your fastest runner, right? You won't be disappointed with the Foo Fighters, Dougie. Saw them in Melbourne. Bloody awesome.
Oh, awesome. How long did the show go for? I heard it goes for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
That was 565. If you don't put your name on it, we're just going to call you your last 3 digits of your number.
Yep. Or Doug's mate.
Oh, Richardson pulls out.
He's like, oh, let me just bowl this last ball.
Yeah, get me out of here. So we got deepish gully, a wider backward point, 45 for Maddinson, player out deep backward square, deep mid wicket, deep mid on, deep mid off, man on the square boundary at point. Here's Richardson, bowls the last ball to Silk, hits hard through that area. He's probably only going to get one. Wells is going to, he knocked it on, and that means they'll come back for another one. Silk's got to get there. He does. He is lightning between the wickets, and that's it. 20 overs down on the mate scoreboard. They scrambles their way.
Jordan Silk, what a finishing performance again. Came in calm and collective after a couple of wickets get done. What a great performance.
So 6 for 175 on the mate scoreboard. The Sydney Sixers have done very well after a brilliant start to their innings. And then it stalled a little bit on the back of some really good bowling. Will Sutherland and Adam Zampa, the keys there for the Melbourne Renegades. In saying that, Dougie, based on how we've seen this pitch play tonight, that's a gettable target.
It is. They bat well, and I say it all the time, they just stick to these 20 overs with the batting power that the Renegades have. Finch, Warner, Fraser McGurk, Wells that can finish well. That's well in target.
The king of the match, we're talking that for Janny King, the king of commercial cleaning. Remember, there's franchises that are available. If you had to pick it right now, where are you headed?
For a cleaning franchise?
No, for king of the match.
King of the match, but otherwise, cleaning franchise will probably go at somewhere like Box Hill, brand new houses. King of the match, oh, mate, you know what? I'm going to say it. Sixers, Smith. Renegades, I'm going to say Will Sutherland.
Will Sutherland.
He bowled really well.
He was the leading wicket taker in conjunction with Adam Zampa. That's for Henley Holmes. Henley Holmes, you've got to build with confidence. Both of them picking up 2 wickets. So 2 for 24 off 4 for Zampa. He was none for 10 off 1.
Yes.
So we brought that back very nicely. Will Sutherland, 2 for 21 off 4. He was 2 for 1 off 1.
He was. And they both bowled in tricky situations as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Top scorer for Henley Holmes was Steve Smith, as you mentioned, a sparkling 61 off 42. We've come to accept that. We see it so often during the course of the Big Bash. So this might be his only game prior to after the Sydney Test match. but he certainly made an imprint with this one. The Henley Holmes top scorer. Build with confidence. We're going to take a break here, Dougie. We'll be back with the innings of the Melbourne Renegades. They are chasing 176 for victory. It is BBL, Big Bash Nation, all thanks to SEN. got it. Not all of it, got enough. 6 rows back into the members' stand. Faces Richardson.
Shot.
Oh, Silky!
Oh, what a shot on his nail. Over backward square for 6.
Here's Richardson. Bowls the last ball to Silk. Hits hard through that area. He's probably only going to get one. Wells is going to... He knocked it on, and that means they'll come back for another one. Silk's got to get there. He does. And that's it. So 6 for 175 on the mate scoreboard. So that is what is confronting the Melbourne Renegades. They need 176 to win this game at the SCG. Game 2 of BBL 13. Dougie Bollinger here in commentary. My name's Jimmy Smith. What do you think, Dougie? Is that a gettable target here tonight?
I think on that wicket, very gettable ball coming on. Not turning as much, so the Sixers are going to have to get some wickets very early in the first 6-7 overs. But I think with Renegades batting power, they bat well, they get them.
Okay, we saw that Stephen Smith was the key batter for the Sydney Sixers. Who's key man for the Renegades?
I think starting off, if Aaron Finch opens up the batting, he will, and I reckon I'm going to give it to Jonathan Wells to finish like Silky did.
Okay, if we flip it around and say the Sydney Sixers win it, how do they do it? Who's their key bowler?
I think Jackson Bird and probably Ben Dorsch get the ball swinging early, get some early wickets, and I think Curran at the end with his slower balls and just mixing pace up, get some catches.
All the action on SEN, so we are looking forward to that coming up very shortly. We've got a bit of action here with all the warm-ups going on, a bit of activations on the ground. We have got so many text messages in here that we haven't got to throughout the course of the night, Dougie. So we're going to do that. Keep them coming in. If you want to be a part of the program, we'll get to you. 0433 98 11 16. 0433 98 11 16. And what is that scoreline they are chasing? 176 for victory on the mate scoreboard, internet and mobile. So, Jimmy, are there any markets on how long Sock's calf muscles will last through this season?
I reckon 3 games.
3.5. So the overs and unders is 3.5 games. So if he does his calf within 3 games, that'll be the unders paying off. And you're saying unders?
Yeah. I'll take unders just for you, just to be different.
Okay. What he likes to do is get himself there at sort of short on 45.
Yep.
And then refuse to chase anything.
Yeah, and then just do the old token. Oh, just out of my line.
Okay. I'm listening to the call on the upper members stand. Says Stuart. Good on you, Stu.
Thanks, Stewie.
That was sent in about an hour ago. So apologies. We're just getting to that. G'day, fellas. Muzza here, just leaving my sister's house in Cawdor, back home to Sydney town. Muzza, is that a joke? Because that's where I live, Cawdor.
Really?
So, yeah, I think he might be cheering up on that one. Reno says, or Rhino, good
Reno.
call, lads. Listening at the SCG, had a few before drinks I came, couldn't find my seat, had a lot of trouble asking for help and trying to pronounce Brawongle stand.
Geez, you've had a good arvo, mate, in the sun. Keep going.
Good one, Rhino.
Drink responsibly.
I played cricket with a bloke named Reno Tomasello, yeah.
Okay.
Eastern Suburbs Cricket Club legend. I reckon his win percentage as a captain in lower grades was about 85%.
Really?
He was amazing. He just win premierships.
Bit hard at Waverley over there, everything walking by.
Mate, very difficult. Chad from Murrumdar. Watering the lawn, waiting for Dougie's tip in the first at Randwick.
Oh, gee, okay, all right, I'll sort yous out.
Okay, well, you need to sort me out too.
All
so
right.
You're doing a bit of work where at the moment?
Oh, really?
Do you not want me to say?
No.
I'm just putting pressure on you.
No, a bit of a landscaper. Do landscape was my own business at the moment, and the lovely Mr. Waller, Chris Waller, do a bit of 3 or 4 days work there. Stay with him, working, learning what to do there. It's been awesome.
Okay.
Change of scenery. It's been really good.
An out-and-out legend of the racing game.
Yeah,
and
very
an
generous, very lovely
person.
man.
Yeah, Chris Waller, amazing. Keep up the great call, Andy and Archie in Warrnambool. Good on you, Andy and Archie. Hi, guys, it's Wardy from Carlingford. Just home from walking my greyhound, now sitting poolside listening to this gold. Cheers, boys. We've got a greyhound now, Doug.
Do you?
Yeah.
Racing, obviously.
Ex-racer.
Ex-racer?
Ex-racer. Liz.
Liz.
Or, as Tracy likes to call her, Sweet Liz. Because she doesn't do a lot. This hot weather, she just
hangs around.
Sleeps.
Okay. Pretty good life, actually.
Very good. Certainly a lot. But anyway. Hey, boys, great coverage. Keep the energy up. Cheers. Rooster Roofer. Up Reevesby.
Oh, I love it.
Reevesby. FMJ of Terry Hills, Jimmy. That's Northern Beaches, Sydney for our national listeners. TV sound down. SEN cricket dialed up to 11.
Love it.
Good on you, FMJ.
All right, Randwick race 1. I'm going to go a bit of value.
Oh, here we go.
Bit of value. Number 8, Laurel Hill.
Number 8. Who trains?
K Ware and jockey K Nisbet.
Okay. Price?
$13 fixed, $11.40 on the tote.
Thank you very much. Douglas, all care, no responsibility. Here are the Melbourne Renegades. The 2 openers walk out there. So Aaron Finch is not opening the batting.
Put himself down the order. Okay, fair enough.
Let's just be clear about that. So that's Nick Maddinson walking out there.
I can guess that he's probably batting 4, 5.
Finch?
Yeah, probably 5. Probably finish off late.
So here come the Sydney Sixers out onto the field. They run through the fireworks again. Dougie, this time it's dark and we can see the fireworks.
so we can actually see them, yeah, and they're not green like the grass. They must have hurt us.
So plenty of kids still out there on the ground, thoroughly enjoying themselves. Benny Dorsius gives a little high five to a couple of the guys there, signing of the hats, and away they go. So now we're clearing, and Jackson Bird takes off his cap and hands it to the umpire. He'll be bowling the first over from the Paddington end.
We'll be getting the ball up. We'll be trying to swing the ball, which is good. What he has been doing for... It's good to see him back in New South Wales, playing shield cricket in New South Wales.
Chris Tremaine with 9 wickets last Shield game. That was against Tasmania. A
couple of good young quicks coming through in New South Wales. Just got to get their batting sorted out.
Yeah, batting's been an issue, no doubt. 176 required from the 120 ball. So 8.8 runs per over is what they're looking at here. The Melbourne Renegades. So Maddinson will face first ball of the night, or of the innings, from Jackson Bird. Career strike rate of 124.1. Career best of 87.
Did you see his haircut there?
I didn't.
Wow, I shouldn't be saying much, but that was unbelievably amazing.
Joe Clark, his opening partner. So we'll be interested when Aaron Finch makes his way to the wicket. So let's get things started. We've got the power play, of course, going on for Tyre Power. Summer Scorcher Sail. Bird runs away from us to Maddinson. And that is shape in, as you suggested, Dougie. And the left-hander pushes it back down the wicket, and there is no run.
Yep, perfect time. Just the white ball doesn't swing that much. Probably maybe 2, maybe 3 overs. But the best that you can use of it, get that catcher in, get the slip, get the gully work in. He's bowling with a third man and a fine leg at the moment. Pretty ring filled. You've got Point just sitting on the ring. See if we can get a couple of cheeky nicks called behind.
Bird again. Just short of a length. Oh, he traps him up there. Tried to play the horizontal bat shot. Wasn't quite short enough for that. And hit, let's call him, hit just above the pads. And there is no run. Listening in from Alkimos in Perth. That's Todd from Alkimos. Alkimos? Is it? Never heard of Alkimos.
What happens there, mate? I love these places. Someone from Mudgee, you know, can they call in? Like, what happens there? Red wine.
I think you went to that straight away, didn't you?
Yep, love it.
His Bird. Oh, he got
delicious.
Down the wicket. So the first ball came in, the second ball came in, and that one left the left-hander, Dougie.
Just kind of nipped away, hit the seam. Very good bowling, Jackson Bird. This is what I'm talking about. Don't be afraid to get the ball up, get hit straight through the covers, because at least, it swung beautifully away. Don't be afraid to use the ball and get it up there. Get driven down the ground for a boundary.
Traditionally, Jackson Bird is an away swing bowler to the right-hander, though, isn't he?
Yes, mate. That was a delightful ball.
Melbourne looks sloppy. Number 5 looks overweight and can't run. Too many misfields. Tell us what you really think, Stu. He's talking about Aaron Finch. Is Finch in 5?
I wouldn't say
His Bird. Oh,
wow.
Ramp, 4th ball of the innings. Thank you very much, and it's for 6.
Unlucky that. Very good shot by Nick Maddinson. What can you do? As Jackson Bird just did, just shook his head. There's not much you can do about that. That's a phenomenal shot, though.
It's a player of the day for Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you Drinkwise. So beaten comprehensively the previous 2 balls. He said, I know my solution. I'll ramp
Get low. Well, he took it on. He knew the ball was going to be up because he wants it to swing.
Right.
So he just backed his ability. Shot Jimmy.
Hi, gents. Enjoying the call. Doug, come on. You charging in when it's hot. Who are you kidding? Says Brent from Devonport.
Okay, so do you want me to send you a highlights package?
Here's Bird. Now he gets down the wicket.
out.
I reckon he's the little inside edge on that one. He has. I think you heard the nick through the effects, Mike. Makita wicket falls. Jackson Bird gets his man. It was a strange little 5-ball innings from Nick Maddinson, and he's gone. 6 off 5, and the first wicket falls for the Renegades. They are 1 for 6.
Good bowling, though. It still wasn't afraid. Still got the ball up. Big nick there, Nick. Geez, they didn't really need to play that shot. Last ball of the over. But well done, Jackson Bird. Very good wicket.
Big nick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's it was a wild shot. He could a couple of steps down the wicket.
It's like he charged him when he, as I said, last ball of the over. Didn't really need to do anything about it.
So Maddinson goes. Caught Philippe. Old Bird. Game 2. Now we've got Jake Fraser McGurk coming in. Has played some spectacular little innings.
Hasn't he?
At this level.
Philip played down in Adelaide now, South Australia. He's got a couple of Shield hundreds, I think. So I'm really starting to get his career going.
Got plenty of time to bat tonight. Big target, 176.
Look where he is, Jimmy. Look where he is, the home of cricket.
James, no doubt you know Reno's brother. Ildo was a gun fullback at my beloved Waverley College. I know Ildo, the 3 brothers. Ildo, Reno and Gino.
I love it.
They were Italian in background, would you believe,
I
Doug?
love it. That's brilliant.
Jackson Bird bowling to Fraser McGurk.
Well
He
done.
squared him up. What pace is that? Yeah, there's the over. So first over bowled on the mate scoreboard. The Melbourne Renegades are 1 for 6.
Step up to the next generation of professional power tools with Makita XGT 40 volt and 80 volt max. Experience premium professional power with cordless convenience that's setting new benchmarks in performance and efficiency. Makita's XGT offers limitless professional power, reliability and runtime. XGT simply outpowers, outsmarts and outlasts the rest. When power means business, choose Makita XGT. It's power without limits.
One Makita wicket has fallen already for the Melbourne Renegades. Makita XGT experienced professional cordless power without limits, Doug. Without limits.
Okay. We don't need limits, do we, Jim?
No limits, thanks.
No limits, no
Sean Abbott is about to bowl from the Randwick end. Joe Clark yet to face the delivery. Here's Abbott. Bowling, and it's good areas first up, and it's front, forward, defensive, and there's no run. You better explain this field, Dougie.
I will explain this field. We've got a fine leg, we've got a third man, and that's it.
Everything else is ringing up.
Everything's a ring up. We've got a cover, we've got a backward point, we've got I think Steve Swan the backward point. Your man, have a guess where he is. Talking to the Renegades on the boundary. We just got a mid-wicket. On the ring, mid-on and mid-off, are just staying on the ring. Trying to get that run out, and if they get that single, they're not too worried.
Abbott to Clark. Oh, down leg side, and yeah, I'll call that wide, yeah. Might have gone over the top of leg stump, but I think they got that call right. Speaking of, great call, guys, from the beautiful Yarra Valley wine country.
Delicious.
055.
One thing I'd like Sean Abbott to do, not this game, but going forward in the BBL, is really get, we had a bit of a tough time in that Indian series just then. He was in, he was out. I hope he comes back here and just really has a good BBL to get that confidence up.
Abbott to Clark. Oh,
there you go.
That is a play and a miss. That is beautiful bowling. And there is no run.
Oh, that seam as well?
Yeah, I reckon that's come off the pitch, Dougie.
Yeah. This is wonderful. Getting the ball up, pitching the ball up, using the brand new ball, using that hard seam, just to make it harder for the opening batters.
Drinks break coming up at the 10 over mark for Bundaberg ginger beer. We love Bundaberg ginger beer.
Don't we?
The great Australian brew. Abbott to Clark. Oh, he's got him again.
Well.
That was a loose shot from Clark, but again, beautiful bowling from Abbott.
Nothing wrong with these batters or anything. They're fine players, but I think this is where someone like an Aaron Finch is good at opening the batting. He's trying to score. Not saying these guys aren't trying, but he's trying to score, trying to get the momentum going, and he takes the game on. He takes the new ball on,
You've got to show intent to your teammates, don't you, as a leader with the experienced player. Clark was looking to angle that down to third man. Here he is. Oh, they've caught him. I think there was a little bat in there. It sounded two noises. They strangled on the appeal. No interest from bowler Abbott in the end.
You know what? Put a second slip in.
Right.
Put a second slip in. So maybe you can push Socky a bit wider, put Smithy into second slip, and tell Silky just to go to a wider gully / point, and just make sure that presence of the second slip's there. What do you reckon, Jimbo?
Here's Abbott. Now Clark hits hard through the vacant point area.
Good shot.
That'll get away for 4. That is a nice shot. Nice technique. Similar areas with Abbott, just didn't have that movement off the pitch, and so they get themselves a boundary. The first 4 of the night for the Melbourne Renegades. Loving the call, guys. Devastated Lyon didn't play. Would have been a great contest v Smith. Thanks, Eli or Ellie from Greensborough. Don't know where Greensborough is, Doug.
Well, don't worry, because Socky's getting plenty of info out of him right now.
Okay. Here's Abbott. Last ball of his over, and he's done it again. He's beaten him outside off stump. That's a lovely bit of bowling from Sean Abbott. None for 5 off his first. 2 overs down, and the Melbourne Renegades are 1 for 11 on the Mate Internet and mobile scoreboard.
Get into Anaconda for insane Christmas deals on camping gear. Save $250 on the Austral Genesis 2 9-person tent and save $400 on the June 4-wheel drive 45-litre fridge freezer plus receiver bonus cover. Some exclusions apply. Play more and pay less this Christmas without 10% price beat guarantee. Anaconda!
A gutsy try.
Curran, dot ball. Bowler does the fielding.
Just trying to think, is he just trying to hold on as late as he can? What's the over you cut? Last over you can take it? 16.
Right.
No panic. The boys don't need to panic. They're still on top. A couple of those dot balls that goes to 13 runs and over very quickly. Hasn't the mullet taken over world hair?
I don't know what to talk about it, Doug.
You don't like him?
Here's Curran to Finch. Oh, he looked like he was going to back away. It went just near Edwards, as you said, Dougie. The ball follows you. Now they've got to stop the 4. They
Well
do
done.
that. Nice bit of fielding down on the boundary, and they get through for 2.
Well done, Sean Abbott. Well done, Moses, for following it. That turns into a decent ball now. 2 runs off it.
Hey, Jimmy and Dougie, loving the call, boys. Almost like being there. Sounds really good. Gibbo doing a good mix. Take care, lads. That's from Husky.
Husky.
Our man Husky. I thought we might have seen you tonight, Husky.
Good Eskies too.
How's that shoulder? So now Curran to Finch. 5 for 1-1-2. 4th ball of this 15th over. Short. He's gone over the top. Nice batting. The third man had come up. Now Socky's chasing him. No chance.
You see Moses with his hands on knees. That's just a captain killer. Third man up, short, wide. Just easy pickings. But good shot. Good shot by the Renegades. They're still in the game here. They're still backing themselves.
Isn't it amazing what goes through the computer in Aaron Finch's brain when he goes short ball? Oh, that's right.
Easy.
Third man's up.
Didn't even play a shot, did he? He just lifted his bat.
Really nice bit of work.
Now your man Socky up on the ring.
They brought him up again. Curran. Great battle. Wider one. Oh, and it's gone near Edwards again. This time it's out to Abbott. And they'll only get the 1 run. I'm just looking at, it's really great to appreciate when you're live at the game, Dougie. The ball went out to deep cover.
Yep.
And they were only going to look at 1, but immediately deep square leg and deep mid wicket came charging into the circle, so that if there was a misfield there, that they were going to. They're backing it up to save 1.
James Vince and your man Silky and Smithy. Don't forget him. He's not a bad player.
A lot of movement. Here's last ball. Hard down the ground. X factor everywhere with Will Sutherland. There's another 4. End of the over for Curran. None for 20 off his 3. They are right in this, the Melbourne Renegades. On the mate scoreboard, they are 5 for 1-2-1.
Apply.
Surge. Have we got surge yet, Dougie, for tyre power?
It's got to be yes now.
They've called it? Yep, there we go. There it is. There it is. For tyre power, remember, know your tyres. Toyo tyres. 25% off the Toyo tyres. That's a good deal in anyone's language. Keep your eye on that, Liam. Sutherland, 24 off 13. Finch, 29 off 29. Sheet anchor roll from Aaron Finch. 55 required from 30 balls. Now they've got it down to 11 runs per over. So who are they bowling here, Dougie?
I think they're going to bowl Sean Abbott and maybe Curran 1 more or Dorcius.
Okay, Abbott none for 14 from his 2.
So we've got a deep point, same deep point, deep square leg.
To Finch from the Randwick end. Shorter ball. Oh, lovely play. He was falling away there. It was a short ball. He knew he sort of misjudged it, but somehow he got it round the corner, past the man at 45. They've got themselves another boundary.
First ball of the over, so that sets up an easy over now. The pressure's off. Sean Abbott he just looks like he's lacking a bit of confidence here, the poor bugger. It's beautiful batting by Sutherland and Finch, but he's just got to try and work through it.
So these games early in the season, they set your whole season up.
They do.
For both teams here. Abbott to Finch. This time. Oh, it's gone high. This is a chance. He's called it. He's underneath it and takes it comfortably.
Is that Smudger?
Smudger got it. As soon as Smudger was on it, Moses Enriquez said, I'll stay out of it. And they get their 6th wicket. That's a key wicket.
Well done, Sean Abbott. Good to get you in the game. Unlucky by Aaron Finch. If you got that, it would have been on the Clive Churchill stand. But pace off, got right back in his crease and just got too far under it.
Right under it, really high, caught on the circle at mid-off, almost behind the bowler. A great catch from Stephen Smith, a pressure catch, and the wicket falls 6 for 125 on the mate scoreboard. Another Makita wicket, this time to the man who's taken more Makita wickets than anyone else in the history of the BBL.
He's done well, yes, mate. Sixers needed that, didn't they, mate? As Tom Rogers comes in.
Well, it was getting away from them. The Sixers were being pounded into submission by Will Sutherland, and then Finch was being quite cute with some of the batting that he was doing.
You can see him down on the shed. I thought, oh, bugger, how did that happen? But that's the game we're in. It's been a surge. It would have been better to... He's probably thinking, geez, I should have waited to the second over, but got to keep these runs going. The 11 and over for the past 4 overs. They've got to keep moving. 51 off 28.
So the wicket timer is in this year. 70 seconds you've got from the fall of the wicket to you can be out there, and as the batter, you have to be ready to face the ball. Now, Tom Rogers wasn't facing up when that wicket timer elapsed, but it was because the Sydney Sixers players were all looking to work out their field.
Yes, correct. So we've got no one on the offside now for Tom Rogers. We've got a deep backward square, deep forward square.
Power surge for Tyre Power. Abbott to Rogers. Oh, he's got it through. That's squeezed past the man at extra cover. That's a really nice shot, to be fair.
For a bowler, that's a delightful shot. Why is he bowling a full half volley?
I don't know.
Why isn't he bouncing him or trying to hit back of a length?
Well, you're going to have to ask Sean that.
Nah, I don't. There's Jack Edwards again.
The ball's near him. Yeah, he's going to take the final catch tonight.
Oh, he'll take a specky out here or something like that.
Bucketing down in Melbourne now, says 938. Okay. Fine and dandy here in the Emerald City. And that's Rogers, just turns it to square. They might look for a second hit. No. Look who's chasing it. Oh, yeah, Silky.
And he's still moving, Silky. Look at him still running.
Yeah, there he is. Good going. So 4 wicket of Finch, crucial. 4-1. The Abbott over, as always, eventful. Sutherland is 24 off 13. He's on strike now. They're 6 for 130 on the mate scoreboard.
2 balls to go. What does he do? Does he just get Will Sutherland off strike? Get nothing in his arc.
Abbott, really short and wafted at by
Slow ball
Sutherland.
bouncer.
And he can't get bat on it.
Don't you love it how they just automatically look at square leg?
Looking for a call from the umpire.
He's 6'8". He can't get a wide bouncer.
So now Abbott's looking for a late change, last ball.
So he's bringing Ben Dorshus up from backward square, and Long On is going out.
Who's our man at Long On?
That's how the Smudger.
Smudger?
I reckon he's been talking on to the commentary the whole time.
Abbott. Oh, Sutherland squeezed it out. They went to that man, Smudger. Took the vital catch of Aaron Finch in that oval. That was the key wicket. So now we are 4 overs from the end. 1 over of the surge remaining. And the Melbourne Renegades are 6 for 131.
Your ultimate driving machine awaits you at Essendon BMW. Explore the outstanding selection of in-stock vehicles ready for immediate delivery. With an on-site business manager and vehicle appraiser ready to assist you, Essendon BMW are dedicated to optimising your trade-in value and financial advantages. Conveniently situated in Essendon Fields, the dealership offers a seamless experience when exploring the range of vehicles. Begin your journey to sheer driving pleasure and visit Essendon BMW today.
LMCT 11803.
Love your work, boys. TV's turned down, enjoying the laughs. Hey, Jimmy, has anyone middled one enough to hit Raby Road when you were there? Cheers, boys. That's Grant from Shelby.
Where was number 2?
Yeah, number 2 was closer to the road.
Yes, with the short, fine leg there,
Yes,
down the bottom
yeah.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yes, a few went on the road.
A few roads, yeah.
And then the number 1 field was ginormous.
He's Curran bowling. Oh, it's a fully. It's bowled that to Will Sutherland. Now, Sutherland's looked at this and said, was that above hip height?
No, Bruce Oxenford doesn't call it.
So Curran bowling his final over. Let's have a look at the replay here, Dougie. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Now on the way down.
Big man. He's looked. Guess what? Guess what he did? He looked straight to the man at square leg. So we've got a long on and a deep mid wicket. They're the 2 men out for the surge for tyre power. Curran, Fuller. And now Vince is going to have a shot. Oh, it's come off the batsman and gone down the ground. So they're not going to run, even though Will Sutherland's keen on it. Then he turned, wheeled around straight away, wanted to have a chat with Tommy Curran.
Same field, Steve. We've got Silky that's staying up. Stay there, mate. We've got Smudger. It's coming up to third man, so we've still got a deep backward square, cow corner.
So we're looking for our Henley Holmes build with confidence leading run scorer in this innings. 48, Jake Fraser McGurk. It was a sparkling innings.
It was a lovely innings, wasn't it?
He the first couple, not quite out of the middle, and then from that point, bang.
Well, that kind of squeeze shank through mid-wicket for 4, and then he just went from there. So I reckon that's a great confidence builder for him, and he should be trying to play that way the whole way through this BBL.
I knew you had it in you, Jimmy. A few calls and the aircon pumping again. Thank you, Toolman. No worries, Tim the Toolman. Didn't do a thing, but anyway. Happy to hear that you're happy.
I rang my mate at Energy Australia.
Did you? Good work, Dougie.
Said, Ernie, can you just turn the power on, mate?
Smithfield area.
Should have went to Smithfield Tavern, mate.
He's Curran. Bowling to Rogers. Shorter ball, slower ball, lovely bowling, swings, no connection, dot ball.
Nice mixing of pace here, because you've got to realise too, yes, Tom Rogers hit a nice ball, but he's still a bowler. He's still going to be panicking what he does. He just wants to get bat on ball. If you keep mixing the pace up, us bowlers, our brains kind of go a little bit out of the way, because we think we're batters, but guess what? We're not really. Even though I've got 11 blokes to 100.
Well done, you. That is
disappointing crowd, isn't it?
Curran, full up faster. This time he does squeeze it out. A bit more forward of point than his last boundary, so that means the man there cuts it to 1. This is a good over from Curran.
What do we got? We've got .1.1.
43 required from 20 now. We're talking at nearly 13 runs per over. Now, 396 is riding this with us. Bit of a shame that, talking about the Finch dismissal. Can Sutherland be the hero? Give me a couple of sixes. Well, he's on strike now. 396. You better give us your name and your whereabouts.
Yeah, nowhere like... We've had all these different places tonight. Just keep them going. Nowhere like normal.
What is normal?
Like, I'm from Parramatta.
Right.
We had that with the north bloke. That was good.
North Perth. That was South Geraldton. Here's Curran. Sutherland. Oh, it's a whitish Yorker. And I reckon he topped it and it went through to the keeper and there's no run. This is great 4th over from Tommy Curran.
Just needs to finish his over now. 3.5 overs, none for 22. Very good. Wide chalk Yorker. Wonderful.
He looks back down the wicket, Sutherland. Not much he can do about that. 26 off 18. So they just put the brakes on him a little. Probably a lot compared to how he started. Here's Curran. Wider. Oh, that's a beautifully off-speed ball
stiff.
that he's called a wide. So the crowd doesn't like it. Tommy Curran less enthusiastic as well.
Let's have a look at this.
That was a good bit of bowling, Dougie. The off-speed.
I reckon that's on the blue line. On the line of try, or obviously it's out?
All right, we'll see a replay. They're not going to show us a replay.
No.
It's a wide call. This could be a defining over. This is not the 17th over. No, it is. At 4, and that's well bowled.
What a
Dot
Yorker.
ball. and he didn't want to have a chat back to Will Sutherland. So Tom Curran finishes his set. None for 23 from his 4 overs. A brilliant last over as well. And on the mate scoreboard, the Melbourne Renegades, they've got to get a wriggle on now. 6 for 134.
Voted one of the world's top 10 iconic wine stores, here's Miles from Prince Wine Store with a wine update.
Now in its 27th year, the Prince Wine Store annual champagne event showcases one of the greatest lineup of French bubbles you are likely to see, all in one place. From Grand Marque to Grower and everything in between, this is an offer not to be missed. If you are a champagne lover, jump online to take a look at this year's incredible offer.
Prince Wine Store, Bank Street, South Melbourne. Delivering Australia-wide. princewinestore.com.au.
Little bit of fire there in the chat after that over with a bit of Curran and Felipe, and that was great with Will Sutherland. Bit of tension going on, and all of a sudden there's a decision pending.
So we're just trying to work out decision pending.
What happened last ball?
Well, he just played it back down the wicket for no run.
It's LB. They're playing for LB.
Yeah, are we able to zoom up on that at all, please?
Oh, I agree, Davo. So did that come off the pad?
Yeah.
No bat on that. Here it is again.
Oh, no, he's hit that, hasn't he?
Yeah, just keep.
We'll need the ultra. Yeah,
that's perfect. Satisfied with that. I'm ready to make my decision. Going to the big screen.
Big screen will say not out. That's what that'll say. So Will Sutherland, it was a strange one. Bottom of the bat, it did look like it came off his pad. And if it did come off his pad and there was no bat involved, he was well and truly out. Curran seems to have sealed it. Maybe 396. Don't go anywhere. We got 3 overs remaining. Here's Socky. So Rogers hits that one down the ground. I should settle for 1 if I was you boys and let Will Sutherland have a swing at this.
Well, he's just got to go now.
Yep.
He's just got to start hitting everything for 4 and 6.
Now, hey boys, loving the coverage tonight while I'm delivering pizzas, taking the long way back to the shop so I can listen in more. That's Adam at Capel Sound. Where's Capel Sound?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to Google it. I want the reply.
Listening on the way home from Christmas party. Love to call you guys. Kelly and Paul from Minden, Queensland.
10:30, Friday night, Christmas party.
Yeah, it is. I'd say in the Uber. He's bowling. Oh, Sutherland straight down the ground. It's a really nice hit. I don't think it's going to go for 4. Or, gee, that's well done. Tapped it in there.
Tom Curran.
Shawnee Abbott.
He's half hit that, Will Sutherland.
Yeah, and it nearly went for 4.
Rocketed.
He's 28 off 20.
He's built a fine innings, hasn't he, Jimbo?
He's a very good young player. Oh, and then he got a bit lucky too. Inside edge through the legs. It's nutmeg Josh Philippi. I reckon they'll come back for a third here. Rogers wants to come. He'll do that. Jackson Bird does the fielding, and they do get their 3 runs.
Yep, Socky's still playing with his field. Deep backward turn, long on, long off, deep point, deep cow corner. I think Tom Rogers just got to try and hit this for 6.
Up the 6s, says Justin from Mount Riverview. Sounds beautiful.
Is that Mount Riverview College that way? Is there a Mount Riverview right there?
Here's O'Keefe well wide. That's a wide. Yeah, you've got to call that a wide.
Yep.
Batsman was moving around a little. Tom Rogers. Here's O'Keefe. Now he's moving again and he hits it hard, square of the wicket. There's the man out there. Dorsius does the fielding and they get just 1.
They're nearly up to 15, 14 and a half now, guys. 34 off 14. Got to keep going. This has to go into Fox Studios, Will.
So Sutherland makes O'Keefe wait. 2 legal deliveries required. There's one of them. Straight down the ground, Dougie. That'll be 6. Hits the sight screen on the full. That looked like a half-hit shot as well.
That had a bit of tour draw to it, but that was a great hit. Great straight down the ground. Sat up on him, and that's just what he's got to keep doing. So great hit. Great batting from Will.
Mornington Peninsula in Victoria, says Adam from Capel Sound.
Good golf courses.
G'day, any idea of the crowd tonight, asked Robbo. We'll get something on that. Not great is the way to start describing it. Yes, a very hot day here in Sydney. Keith's got one ball to deliver. He's got to do it to... Oh,
Well
he's
done.
dot balled it. I think he just was looking for one there, Sutherland, and he hit it straight back to the bowl. End of the over. So that is now 18 overs that are bowled. 2 remaining. And the Melbourne Renegades, we've got game on, don't worry. 6 for 148 on the mate scoreboard.
Ensure your ultimate driving machine is in ultimate condition this summer at Berwick BMW. Berwick BMW offers convenient mobility options when booking in your vehicle for service. This includes subsidised Uber service, complimentary BMW loan vehicles, and pick-up and delivery to meet your needs. Servicing your BMW at Berwick BMW has never been easier. Book your service online today at berwickbmw.com.au and save on your total invoice cost. T's and C's apply. LMCT 8953.
28 off 12, Dougie. That's the scenario that is facing this Melbourne Renegades side. Tom Rogers and Will Sutherland. Sutherland, again, a great contribution. 3 sixes, 1 4. 37 off 23.
You're absolutely right, mate. It's game on. If Will Sutherland gets himself a cheeky 50 here, which is only 13 runs away, could be some tight 14 runs and over. Oh.
I tell you what, if he does get a little 50 and they end up winning it, we've got our Janny King, king of the match.
Yep.
The king of commercial cleaning. Franchises available. So Rogers it is that'll face the first ball of the Sean Abbott over. Wide. That's really nicely bowled because it was a wild, windy whoosh of a
Head
swing.
was really... well bowled, Sean Abbott. Good start. So we've got deep point, long off, long on, cow corner, backward square. Our man Socky with hands on hips at short fine leg. But good start from Sean Abbott.
P.S. That's Paulie the lawnmower and Mrs. Lawnmower. That was Kelly at Minden. Stay with us. Good finish. Abbott to Rogers.
bowled.
Or they got through again. Sutherland's got to go. He's got to get through, and he did. Philippi, you heard the ball hit the stumps there, but made his ground. Now, this is the these 4 balls are the next key balls.
Yeah, if Sean Abbott can somehow just get Will Sutherland just a cheeky, maybe flick off his hip or just one out the square leg for a single, that'd be a bonus.
If he can get 11 off these 4, and they're going to chase 16 in the final over.
Oh yeah, that is game on.
Who's bowling your final over? Just out of interest.
Dorcius.
So Bird's got 2 to go. Dorcius has got 1.
Yep.
Edwards has got 3.
No, poor Ed. I think poor Edwards he's hit the showers.
Okay. Benny Dorcius, 2 for 23 off 3.
No ball. Front foot.
Oh, wow.
That's a late call.
Oh, look at this. Will Sutherland's on a free hit. Here we go. Get ready to... Oh, he's pulled out. What happened there?
I think the KFC music was still going. They had to be front foot. No fielders were... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well over. Sean Abbott. Just seeing a replay on that one. So Sutherland facing Abbott. Bowling from the Paddington end. Free hit. What can he do?
Well
Not much.
bowled.
It's really nicely bowled. They're going to push hard to come back for second. And Rogers has done well. He got out and back very quickly. So that means the more dangerous Sutherland is on strike. Bowlers to come, R396. Yes, we've just done the bowlers. I'll tell you the batsmen. Who are the bowlers? Kane Richardson, Adam Zampa and Mujib Ur-Rahman.
Zams can hold it. Zams isn't too bad. But it is very hard just to come in and just go bullet a gate.
Abbott to Sutherland. Wider one. Oh, they got through and well done.
No,
Sock. Now, Sock's claiming a catch here. I'm pretty sure it was off the toe of the bat again, but it
Pretty
did
sure it's a
save
bump
runs. I just thought he'd ask. He's trying to slow the game down. Playing a dinner suit, Sock.
Good energy here from Sean Abbott. Good. Everyone's still running around in the field.
23 required off 9, Dougie. Abbott to Rogers. Oh, that was hit hard. And that dull thump that you heard was the ball cannoning into Sean Abbott's ankle.
He saved 4 there.
Wow, it was 4.
That was a great shot from Rogers. Straight down the ground. It was 4. Well done, Sean Abbott. And you know what? Sean Abbott inside's going, oh, that hurts.
He hasn't flinched. He hasn't flinched.
That hurts so much.
He absolutely smashed that, Tom Rogers. Short ball. Again,
ball.
Really nice bowling. Quicker bouncer. He took a couple of steps down the wicket, Rogers, and he tried to swing through that shot, and it beaten him for pace.
Now, what he can do, last ball of the over, just a cheeky hip height, square leg or fuller one down to smudger it at mid-off here to get him on strike. But I don't think they'd take it.
23 off 7. That's the equation. Oh, he's tried to ramp him. They're going to come through for the single. Went straight to sock at 45. So that's the end of the over, Dougie. End of the over. We've got one to bowl. We've got game on at the SCG. They need the Melbourne Renegades. Will Sutherland on strike. They are 6 for 154 on the mate scoreboard.
It's that time of year again, so come and visit Nunawading Jeep to take advantage and save at their end-of-year clearance sale. Save on all new vehicles in stock and enjoy a 5-year free service campaign on any new vehicle purchased and delivered in December. That's massive savings on all new and demonstrator vehicles, including the Grand Cherokee Night Eagle at $69,888. Drive away includes sunroof. Visit Nunawading Jeep at 432 Whitehorse Road, Nunawading, or nunawadingjeep.com.au. LMCT 11598.
Enjoying watching Tom Rogers have a hit. Was a great little batsman in Canberra junior cricket, says Lincoln in Albany in WA. Didn't know that. So there you go. So Tommy can hold a bat. That could have been a game changer, that straight drive.
That 4 could have been, yep. But as I said to you off air, it is spare at the moment, but I'm not sure them taking the single. I'm not sure.
You were spot on. Guess who's bowling it? Benny Dorcius from the Randwick end. Oh! Tommy Rogers was all over the place there. He was thinking ramp. In the end, all he did was just drag it onto his own stumps.
Well bowled, Ben Dorcius.
Gets the wicket. Breakthrough there. Another Makita wicket. The 7th to fall for the Melbourne Renegades. Remember, Makita XGT, experienced professional cordless power without limits. Kane Richardson strolls to the crease, Dougie.
He's actually hit that. You're right. He's chopped that onto his stumps. Well bowled, Ben Dorcius. Good start. Good Yorker. Good fuller ball. Now, Kane Richardson just got to get off strike somehow.
Sutherland's having a bit of a chat to him. It's probably along the lines of, mate, just get me up.
Get or something out line and keep going.
Great relaxed call, fellas. I'm drinking Recious, making my son's 3rd birthday cake for tomorrow and listening into the coverage. It's very good company.
Silver bullets.
Appreciate. Big Cat in Sydney. Good on you, Big Cat. Yeah, enjoy the silver bullets. Dorcius. All wide ball. Richardson, you just got to get through. He was well and truly out there early. It's a wide ball. Ooh. So now this is interesting. He'll have to bowl that one again. So 22 runs required off 5 balls.
Let's have a look at that.
So even to the point where Steve Smith's got the teapot happening now.
What does Ben Dorcius do here? Does he go?
What did he do last time? He knew the short ball was coming and he stepped inside and he just kept it going for 6.
I think he's got 2 fielders straight. He's just got to keep going straight.
Dorcius.
Full and hard. Full and
Sutherland.
wide.
Bowls. Oh!
That is
Douglas!
a massive hit.
It was full and he hit it wide into the Pat Hills Bill O'Reilly stand.
That is a great shot. Just leapt on it. 14 off 4, Jim.
Stand and deliver from Will Sutherland. Have a look at it again on the replay.
That is a great shot. Just got straight under it, right out of the middle of the bat.
83 metres, thanks very much. I reckon Sutherland's thinking he's going to bowl a short one. He's going to one of these next 3 deliveries is going to be a short one.
Or does he bring a leg side fielder up, put a pointer or cover out and just go wide Yorkers? Just put everyone on the offside and just go wide and full.
Pressure on everyone here. Dorcius bowls to Sutherland. Short, hit hard. They've got to come back for a second. He'll do that comfortably, Richardson. So that'll bring Sutherland back on strike. 12 off 3.
Oh, this has got to be a boundary.
Very gettable.
Yes.
Dorcius, 3 for 33. He's got 3 balls to bowl. Who's the hero tonight, Dougie? Who's the Janny King, king of the match?
Oh, mate, can you win? Sixers win. Can you give Sutherland the man of the match?
It's a good question. It's a good question.
But I think they'll give it to Smith. Renegades win, got to be Sutherland.
Dorcius to Sutherland. Hit hard. Geez, that hit really hard. Oh, Silk. He did superbly.
What a fielder, Silky.
They'll come back for a second, but he saved 2. They might want to have a look at it. Did he get near the rope?
No, Silky. Well done. He's just... Oh, slow ball outside off stump. Oh, my gosh.
So full stretch, left hand, knocked it down, still a chance of going to the rope. He grabbed it in again.
Unbelievable.
Clearly away from the rope.
So as everyone listening out there, Will Sutherland is just setting up for his arc to go leg side.
Yep.
So what Ben Dorcius is trying to do is trying to drag him wider and wider of off stump to get him to hit across the line.
10 off 2. That was the crucial save from Jordan
That's what
Silk.
needed to be a boundary.
Oh,
But you never know who's nervous. Anyone nervous out there?
What a game. Dorcius to Sutherland. Short. Oh, he got through. He swung through too early. Dorcius with the off pace. Dot ball.
Good courage from Ben Dorcius. Back of a length slow ball. I like it. Well done.
That is courageous. You're right, Dougie. That is game on the line there. And he backed his skills.
That was great. Great bowling, great coverage, that. Oh, as I said, setting up leg side. He's 5 metres outside leg stump.
Last ball. Here's Sutherland. He doesn't really get hold of all of it. It's going to go down to O'Keefe. They'll get through for 1 run. The Sixers will prevail, but not without an incredible scare here in game 2 of the BBL 13. They hang on for the win. But the Melbourne Renegades, they would have won some friends tonight with the performance they put on.
Yep.
Dougie, what a great game of cricket.
What a great game. Well done, Will Sutherland. Really showed himself. Adam Zampa, well done. Steve Smith, Stephen O'Keefe. It was just an all-round game. Well done. Great courage from Ben Dorcius at the end, but good result.
Never easy for those bowlers who are bowling at the latter stages of the match. Tommy Curran was superb for the Sydney Sixers as well. And our man Steve O'Keefe, the ever-reliable, he got it done. What a great game of cricket here at the SCG. Remember, we're not going anywhere on SEN, so wherever it is that you're listening, send a text message now. Let us know how you enjoyed that game. 0433 98 11 16. 0433 98 11 16. We're going to take ourselves a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about our Henley Holmes leading run scorer, the Henley Holmes leading wicket taker, and we'll take all your text messages as well. The Sixers hang on. They win, albeit just, against a very valiant Melbourne Renegades team who were almost dragged to victory by an incredible performance from Will Sutherland. The Sixers hang on. They win by 8 runs. Game 2 of BBL 13. Big Bash Nation on SEN.
This is Big Bash Nation.